Food. I've planted it, grown it, plucked it, picked it, cropped it, killed it, gutted it, caught it, frozen it, served it, chewed it, tasted it, swallowed it, munched it, peeled it, burned it, baked it, fried it, boiled it, and loved it. So let's talk about it. Agaricus bisporus, or common mushrooms. These are native to grasslands in Europe and Northern America. When they're immature, they can be white or brown. When they're mature, they are all brown and large and commonly known as portobello mushrooms. The immature white ones are known as common mushrooms, button mushrooms, common table mushrooms, cultivated mushrooms, and champignons. Immature brown mushrooms are known as Swiss brown, Roman brown, Italian brown, cremini, brown cap, or chestnut. Nowadays, mushrooms are cultivated in 70 countries. And they're very common in most people's kitchens and fridges. Now, one thing to take into consideration is if you ever thought about doing some mushroom foraging and searching for your own mushrooms, the scary thing is these can be confused for young specimens of the deadly destroying angel mushroom, which is extremely poisonous. So I would suggest if you're ever considering foraging for mushrooms, make sure you take an experienced guide with you. Now, preparation for button mushrooms, which is what I commonly call them. Preparation. I always like to cut a small amount of the stem off, not because the stem's not edible, but purely for aesthetic reasons in your sauce or in the salad or however you're using them. So you take a small amount of the stem off and then cut them. Now, the idea here is not to go as fast and make as much noise as you can. The idea is to get a nice smooth cut and consistency as you're going through. When you get your slices, you'll find that the mushroom has a bell, the top section, it has the stem, and it also has inside here the fins. Now, because this is a young mushroom, the bell is capped right around or curled right around so the fins aren't exposed. As the mushroom grows older, this will spread out and you'll be able to see the fins as you can in a large field mushroom or a portobello mushroom. Other ways you can prepare them is to just trim off and cook them as whole. You can also just plain quarter them, which gives a very nice appeal for salads and things like that, where you just saute them in a little bit of butter, salt and pepper. Very simple, very easy. One last fact, which I found very interesting while researching these, is that the white variety was actually a natural mutation that happened by chance, and it happened in Pennsylvania in 1926, and it took off a bit like white bread. Everyone loved it so much that they all wanted the white mushrooms, so that they cultivated them from there. Little tidbit. Mushrooms, I love them. Cheers.